Don't know how many of you there are. Oh, oh, there we go. Got all my windows right. Delightful. Here's my windows. Here's my thins. Got a viewer in there. Got various people. Oh, I need to do my thing, don't I? Oh, I need to turn you down because you'll have enough to be annoying in my head. Hey everybody, how we doing? Pretty sure it's just me. Do 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 do. Yep, do the thing, do the thing. It's loading now. All the bits are loading. That is me. Got this Bluetooth keyboard, and it's like super light. And it feels, despite the fact that it's janky and doesn't work all the time, it nonetheless feels quite like science fiction future-y. So I'm just gonna do that. Wait for people to come in to say ahoy hoy. I appear to be some kind of cybernetic duck in my avatar. Zarika's back. Hey, Zarika. And if nobody joins me for Jackbox games tonight, I guess I can always play a game, finish the stream early, go for a bath. I finished all my American whiskey samples. There were some nice ones in there. I put some smiley faces down. But I've switched now to the single malts, and I've gone from smiley, neutral, frowny face reviews to numbers of smiley faces. As you can see, there's some really good ones there. The Ardbeg Black was fantastic, and is roughly 600 US a bottle. So I'm glad I had that little sample of it, and will almost certainly never have it again. I'm probably still just talking to myself because it's only been 3 minutes. So what can I do? What will I do? What will I do? Is there a silly little game I can jump into? Just entertain people with how crap I am? I jumped into Stardew Valley the other day, and I just didn't do too badly. Hey, Dan's here. Oh, Dan has a cool avatar again. Keep taking my cool avatars. Grumble, grumble. That's right. I'll live. Scale of 5 smiley faces to 5. It could be 5 smiley faces to 5 frowny faces, Alex. I never thought about that. Sorry, Alexander. Sorry, I don't want to. I know people who care a great deal about Alex versus Alexander, so I apologize if you dislike being Alex, and I just did that. Yeah, like I don't think I'm going to get many frowny faces in this one. It's a collection of single malts that are particularly pleasing. And it's a bunch from Ben Riach as well, which is one of my favourite distillers. There's no Brook-Laddie in here, but I think a lot of those are actually sneaky blends. Ooh, and one of our regulars is not going to be here because they're in a brain dump mode, which is pretty cool. We have 11 faces. Alex is fine. Yay, one for neutral. Yes, just flat face. We could do flat face. What I might do then is I might put that room code just in the chat, because I think I'm going to keep big heading for a bit. GYM. So that's the room code. We're playing bracketeering tonight for the first game. Yeah. How you doing, Alexander the Trash? How's your day been? How's your week been? The week's been pretty shit in general, I think. There's been some good stuff in there, don't get me wrong. Had empanadas on Thursday that were very nice. Was able to drop some empanadas around to a friend, which was also a nice thing I really enjoyed doing. But it's just been a week. It's been such a week. It's been a capital W week. And it continues to be a week for many, many people. Ugh. Which is why I've got actively found some things to drop in the chat. I'm going to show you some packages of some foods that I found that are very, very tasty. I'm not trying to pretend that all the horrible shit that's happening in the world isn't happening at the moment. I'm just trying to provide a little bit of happiness along the way. This isn't denial. This is, what's the term? Whistling in the dark. First thing I'm going to drop, because I love watching these videos. In fact, I realize that I've chosen probably not the best video to demonstrate why I love these videos. So I should probably go back to this person's video list and pick one that has a little bit more going on in it. And you might realize what. There we go. That's the one I want. So what I've just dropped in, or about to drop in, won't let you enter the room code. Because I got the wrong one. That's why. Try that. The actual one. GYMW. GYMW. Stupid sausage fingers. Hey, Perdita, join us. No, YouTube. Stop playing in the background. I don't want you. I want to share a link. I don't want you playing in the background. Do join us. There is the code. Perdita, please do feel free to join us. We're playing bracketeering, which is the fun bracketing game. Tiny cooking videos. Tiny cooking. The ASMR side of it isn't necessarily a thing that blows my hair back or tingles my skin, as it were. But just the way that you can see, for instance, that I don't know if you'll see it on this video, but this channel, they very clearly made a tiny box grater by getting a chunk of another grater and folding it around. So they've built their set. Then you've got like frying pans that go on. Came in to say, problem going today, goes, that's fair enough, Ramsey. You should go for a walk. Hey, Ramsey, satisfy my curiosity though. Did you jump on the cooking stream I did about 4 or 5 weeks ago where I was making a lemon meringue pie with my daughters? Or am I conflating two users just who happen to be from the UK? I'm not sure. I can't remember if that was you or not. But thank you for saying that. Like, you could have just not been here tonight and we would have welcomed you back when next you came. So that was very, very polite of you for saying that. Thank you very much. Yeah, so we've got 4 people, which is enough for a very quick, quite small game. So we'll keep the going for a little bit. May Bessamon. I don't believe you've seen May Bessamon in the chat list before. So welcome to the channel. We're going to play a little bracketeering. I'm going to share some, what I hope are nice things to bring some sort of cheer and happy into the world, because it certainly needs it right now. Yeah, as I said at the beginning, and I'll probably say a few times through here, this isn't about denial. This is just about acknowledging that shit is crap and trying to bring a little bit of happy here for those that can consume it. Acknowledging just the privilege of being able to do that, which is pretty huge. Not gonna lie. But that link there is to someone cooking a teeny tiny pot of spaghetti bolognese, and it's a delight and wonderful, and I enjoy them a lot, those little cooking videos. I was going to say another one. What was I talking about? I was talking about cooking videos, sharing videos. Went out of my brain. Here we go. No. So anyone in the chat who wants to join in the room code is GYMW. Please do feel free to punch that in and join us for some bracketeering. It's also possible that I might drop out of bracketeering and play a different game if we haven't got a few more people in the next sort of 5 minutes or so. And it's to scale, and it doesn't look like it's entirely as sharp as I would like a knife to be if I was doing that. But yes, cooking on tea lights. I think that was the segue that my brain went into. My first whiskey sample for today from my virtual whiskey show list. We're going with most of the peated ones, or the ones that identified themselves as peated. So I'm going with the Inchmoen 2007 Whiskey Club edition, which smells lightly peated. know what? I think I'm going to put the Lagavulin, or the Freud rather, last. Oh, that's real good, actually. 48%. It's a little beefy. I might put a couple of drops of water in. I don't always do this for non-cask strength, but I think I'll do that. I've already had to rein myself a bit today anyway, so yeah, good smoky. Almost buttery on the nose. I make a lot of these terms up. I'm not actually, don't have that. I know what I like, and I've tried lots of things, but I don't think I have necessarily that refined a palate. Mm. Mm. I'm going to find that and drop a link too. That's really nice. Because even if you can't get the exact same one, because I think that was done specifically for a club. Inch 1. Oh my goodness, 2007 Whiskey Club edition. Oh, there we go. Butterscotch, freshly baked shortbread, get that. Vanilla, cracked pepper, and a little bit of smouldering floral peat. Smoky bacon. I normally get smoky bacon. I can get it in that one when there's smoky bacon to be got. Anyway. Whiskey Company. There we go. That'll do. And it's an Australian brew. Oh, that's right. Hey, Quasar, how you doing? Quasar boy. There we go. So this is the same company. I don't know if it's the same expression. I can try and boot you out. Let's see if I can boot you out. I don't think I can boot you out, Perdita. Hey, Zara, how you doing? If you're going on a different laptop, you can just log in with that device. You can have multiple devices going through the one connection, should you wish to, and I guess have twice the chance to win, or just let luck be a. Excuse me 1 second. Just doing a quick thing. I'll do that one. There we go. Yes. So I'll wait until you have returned. There we go. Are you LOV? Perdita? Got a few more people in. No, it doesn't. See, I know there's more people than that logged on. It lies to me. And again, hello, May Bessimon. How you doing? Or maybe Simon. Oh my gosh. Why am I so bad at reading usernames? It's only been like 20 years? Goodness me. So we have 6, including the 2 Perditas, which is fine. Anyone else in the chat wish to join us with the room chat? With the anyone else audienting wish to join us? Otherwise, I might jump in, and then I'll share a couple more links and product placements that are not at all paid for, but it's stuff I found that I really liked, so I want to share with y'all. I guess it's time for the not big head mode anymore. Dook. So there we are, doing the thing, and let's do the thing. Dook. I said everyone's in. Oh, that's right, because I've been sitting here for a while, so I need to refresh it before I can do the thing. Reminder that next Sunday is the Glad vs City tournament. So I really want to try and get... Oh, game audio. Hey.
Bar tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. Guys. I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. The bedtime story most likely to give a child nightmares. Enter your answers now. Type in the best answer you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in moolah. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code.
go. I'm back. Sorry, that was a bit of a scramble. Oh, now I'm being super loud. Gah! Jerk. How's that game audio going for everyone? 9 seconds, which means you've probably got about...
Time's running out.
And I made it! Hey, Sawbones! Oh, you just missed being in on this one. Sorry, Sawbones.
Your
But you
answers
can
are being
orient.
paired
You should
off into
orient.
one-on-one
Orient.
matchups.
Be an orient.
That means it's time to seek our fortune at the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will
Oh, I
get the
thought that was
most
Crazy Boy.
votes,
In which
you could
case,
win
hooray.
some sizable bonus bucks. Oh, and don't forget, if you think the odds are stacked against your own answer, the predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket.
That's good. I would gladly do that again.
Oh, it's a doozy. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote.
Now,
Just
educate
run out the
me,
clock
chat
now.
people. Is vegetables a bedtime story?
This is
Like,
some
is there a story
Babadook
called
level
vegetables? Because
stuff.
I've never encountered that one.
What an upset. No one saw this one coming. Next
I do
up,
like that choice levels.
two titans squaring off.
Oh my goodness. No contest, surely. Like, where the Wildcats are is a good choice, but surely there's no contest on that one.
Decisive victory.
Done it.
Cha-ching for any prediction winners.
Well, that makes sense. Qua. And I think that was A.
Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket?
I think I chose poorly. I think this should have been the first one I tried.
This one's looking over.
Because it's not really... It's not PT at all.
That was a slaughter.
Should have done my research.
It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup.
It's nice, though.
Voters are being
Kind of
loud
dried
and clear
fruit
on this
going
one.
in there.
The lead keeps changing hands.
Back and forth, back and forth. What's going to happen? Do we need to do the booping? I like the booping.
This
It's
one
my favorite.
seems like it's over before it's done.
No.
Oh, split
Time to do the
vote.
thing.
Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can.
I'm tapping. I'm tapping. Are you tapping? I'm tapping.
The tie is broken. Oh, how I hate ambiguity.
Whatever. God. It is pretty brutal, though.
Before we get on to round two,
Again,
it's
assuming
time
it's
to
the
make
original
another
Mermaid, the
prediction.
whole walking on glass thing.
You've got a new matchup
Yeah.
waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win.
Boop.
The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two.
That's good.
Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this.
There we go.
I'm gonna need a nightlight.
So we've got some accurate
One
prediction
more
out of
match to
there as well,
determine
which
our
is pretty good.
finals. This is a big one.
Again, that original version of that story is brutal.
This one's looking over.
Okay.
They're on fire.
finishes very quickly though. That's what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, look at all those predictions. I think we worked it out.
And now the final face-off.
Oh, this
What
is
is
a
the
tough
bedtime
one.
story most likely to
This
give a
is a
child
tough one.
nightmares?
What do we think, audience? Everybody perhaps. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be tricky.
No one thought it would be this close.
You go backwards and forwards.
Just running out the clock. We have our first winner.
There we go. Yippee. Good work, Crazy Boy. Crazy Boy. Sorry. Quick Sawbones. I bet that doesn't
That
get
was
typed
one
into
hell
a
of a
chat,
bracket. Let's see
chat
how the
window
scores
very
shook
often.
out.
Okay. So I'm not quite on the bottom. Okay.
It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just
I
the
missed that. Yours
category.
was blank there, Memento Lefty. Did you have...
Name an activity people probably did a lot in the olden times. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in.
Browser didn't refresh. Okay. Boom. That's why you had your frowny face. Yes. I'm paying attention. Things happen, and I notice them. Is it doing it again?
Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really
Okay, so
about.
that one couldn't stand up.
Best
to what I had
folk band
before,
album
which is
title.
on me.
Time to get in those predictions.
Perfectly pleasant. Best folk band album title. Oh, that's hard.
The predictions are in.
Oh dear, I don't know if
Starting
that's
things
be the winner.
off.
Getting with the poop. I think there's going to be some tapping. No tapping.
An upset in the making.
Okay. Let's keep this going. If you're watching
This one
and you're not in
seems
the
like
room,
it's over
you
before
can
it's
join as an
done.
audience and vote and affect results.
Get out of the way.
Salty Sand, for instance, you could join us. Hello, welcome. I don't think I've seen your name in the list before. Assuming you're not a bot that's monitoring what we're doing. Hello. Even if you are a bot that's monitoring what we're doing. Hello. I
Moving
know
on
what to
to
be.
our next matchup.
Set my face okay. Ah, gosh, to the damn it. Thank you, Sawbones. Ever helpful. There we go. Oh, I love that rewound videotapes comes as olden times. I feel attacked.
This
I
one,
think that's a very funny option,
no contest.
but it's very much an I'm in this picture and I don't like it kind of moment.
Looks like this one was obvious. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket.
This is a game called Bracketeering, Salty San. Colonization.
A clear favorite.
So what you do is you get a prompt, and then it asks you what the prompt is. And so the prompt that we got in this instance was something that people used to do a lot in the olden times. And then what it's done now
You
is
will
it's
not
taken
be
all those prompts,
denied.
all the answers we put in, and given us something else that they can apply to, which is that
No
folk
surprises
band
on the
album
prediction
title.
front.
And it's a bracket, so it's a collapsing bracket. And whoever is in
And
there at the
now
end
our
after we all
last
vote
two
on them,
contenders
you
face
can vote
off.
as an audience. You can go to jackbox.tv, and then you can join in the audience, and then you can vote, and your vote can affect the outcome. And when we get more voters than we get players, it's actually a lot of fun. Because then players can't sort of vote strategically
We're in
to
the
make more
home
money. Oh, I
stretch.
think we're going to do some booping. It's going to be some booping, and when it's
We've
when
got
it's a tie,
overtime.
everyone
Tap on
involved
your device
has
as
to tap
fast
their
as you can
devices
and
very, very
cheer for your
quickly
answer.
to show support for their favourite answer. Oh,
The tie has been
Not
broken.
tap well enough.
Finally, we can go on with our lives.
And look, to be honest, as far as folk album titles go, that is the better album title. I wanted mine to win, but that is the
Before
better
we get on to
album
round
title.
2, it's time to make another
Mumford & Sons,
prediction.
making mead. Like, just falls off the tongue. Grace Petrie, making beer. You're welcome. Folk emo album. Yeah. Oh, tough one. Tough one.
The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2.
And again, every now and then, as an old person, I feel attacked. Because something that happened in the olden days is apparently rewind videotapes. Because different people have different ideas of what
It's
the
really
olden
going
days
back
is.
and forth.
But it's also legitimately funny that you would write that to that.
Just
point.
running
That's
out the
possible.
clock now.
Oh yes,
Like
and we're generally very
falling off a
friendly and
log.
awesome corner of the internet here to Celsius N, as hopefully you will see, as the evening continues if you stay with the channel.
This
Having
could be
said
the
that,
answer
I'm
to
gonna pour
beat,
myself
but
some
let's
more
check
whiskey.
out the competition. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career.
Oh, criminy.
A real
That's-
tug of war.
Peachy one.
This one seems like it's over before it's done. Dominating win.
Colonization.
We have a few lucky winners.
Look, making mead wasn't a bad option.
And
Yeah.
now we finally decide
Crack Sawbones.
what is the best folk band album title.
Best folk band album title. Nah, it's gotta be. I think it's gotta be. And think about it, you can see it on the cover where it's done to look like they're being
The
old
struggle
timey
is real.
with the banjos and the suspenders and the
This
hand
one's
sewn
looking over.
clothing. But they're sitting there with some prop person has built them
Winner.
some kind of wooden machine for rewinding the videotapes. Dan. Of course it was Dan. I should have known it was him.
Let's check out
Nice.
that scoreboard.
Well, that's winning, I think. Because he was second before. Look at that. Okay.
It's all been leading up to this.
Triple
Time
blind
for the
bracket.
triple blind bracket. This
So-
bracket will change every single round. Let's
is
start
it?
with a category. Any small object. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take?
Okay. I just wrote a thing. I'd like the record to show that depending on what the brackets become, my thing has the potential of becoming accidentally racist. And that was not my intention. On a side note, the sample I just poured myself is from the Tomin Tool PT Tang, which at 40% ABV is not particularly thumpy.
Time's running out.
It smells good though. It smell real good. Pat Hammer, the host. Hey,
Let's
the
see
AGC
what we're
Park. How you
dealing with.
doing?
Best item to get to trick-or-treaters
That
instead of
CPUC?
candy. Time to get in those predictions.
Okay.
All cash is
time's
doubled this
trick-or-treaters
round,
instead
so
of
make
candy.
these choices count.
Okay, it's not racist yet. Oh, that smells so good.
The predictions are in.
You have a cool.
Up first,
You have like a computer key next to your name. The ACT
only
code.
one can come out on top.
A shiny penny. Oh, hang on, no, I'm gonna have to change that.
I am on the edge
Because
of
if
my
they've already
seat.
got sugar, and you just give them a little bit of caffeine just to really tip them over the edge, I think
Who'll
that's,
come out on
that's
top?
a light.
That had more ups and downs than a roller coaster.
That is interesting. I like it.
Next up,
Okay, what have we got going on? One's Jim. How would you give an entire gym
Potential
to
winner starts to emerge. Pop goes the cannoli.
Okay. It's nice to get a sample of a whiskey that doesn't end up costing $150 million.
Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. These answers faced off
That is
last
so
year. Will
lame.
the results be
I
the
love
same?
it. Could you imagine that? You've been trick-or-treating all night, running around, and stuff. Every now and then you'll go
No
to some
one
random
thought it would
shop
be
where
this
someone just
close.
gives you an ice cream, because that's a thing that happens and has happened and will happen again, I imagine.
This might be
Oh,
a photo
it's going to be some
finish.
tapping. Gotta be some tapping. I believe in you, Marvel. I'm
Moving
going to
into
tap for you.
overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. Yes! Tick-tock, tick-tock, bong! Winner, winner!
And we have 3 people in the audience now. So hello, 3 people in the audience. How did you get your computer key? I'm sure everyone else knows this because they're clever about
It's
Twitch
time to
tonight, but how did
round
you
out
get
the
your
bracket
computer
with
key
this
next to Renee
vicious
and
matchup.
that C-Pug?
A clear frontrunner.
I like Gnome because it's random. You can pick you can see like a really like a stereotypical Australian Ethel. Hello, little
Bibbidi
ones.
bobbidi
Ah,
bam.
cool. You got a pledge. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. There you go, little one. Have a garden gnome for you. Just kids
Let's
walking
switch
around
up this
getting
bracket.
confused.
Thing that would make the awesomest Horcrux.
Oh wow!
Get those predictions in now.
Wow. Okay, the awesomest Horcrux. That's so good.
The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2.
Okay.
There is no love lost between these two.
That's a good question. I like it.
A real tug of war.
Oh, back and forth, back and forth. I think it's gonna do it though.
Just
only a few
running out the
seconds,
clock
yeah.
now.
It's gonna happen. That's fair.
Shake and bake.
Good work, Loot. Okay.
We're just one match away from our
Oh
finals.
my gosh. A Garden Gnome Horcrux.
I can't believe I'm seeing this.
There's that many haunted images of garden gnomes out there. That would be so good. Oh hey, Horcrux. I'm wearing my Ravenclaw hoodie. Ah.
A regular juggernaut.
Oh, my noggin is a little bit cut off there.
One more change.
Okay.
Most likely to be voiced by Gilbert Godfrey in a Pixar film. I
Oh,
hope
there's
your
no
answers still make
contest on
sense.
this one.
And now the definitive matchup.
That's... Ah. I don't want a chef's kiss that prompt. Ah. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Out of the gate with a big lead.
5 in the audience now. Hello, audience members. Thank you for joining in. That's super awesome and makes it more fun. So thank you.
That's a winner.
Insta-win. Surely, right, Quack? Surely that's got to be an instant. How happy were you when that prompt turned up, Quack? Did you punch the air? Did you
Let's
do a
see
little dance?
who won
I
it
bet you
all.
did. I bet you did. I can see it. Okay. Does that put Quack on the lead? It does put Quack in the lead. Nice. I think he was it. Wasn't he one of the voices in Romeo and Juliet, or was he still on timeout because of his 9/11 jokes, which actually weren't that bad? Which I realize I'm saying that we are grading to a curve. Look, I came second last, and I actually like that. I sometimes feel a bit guilty in my special British way whenever I come like first or second. Okay, that's just going to do its thing. So I'm going to make my head big again. So for those people who've just joined us, big head mode is a thing I do between games so that I can Survive. Insta-win. Wham, survive. Okay. I think Memento, if you could go over and maybe just nudge Quack Sawbones, I think maybe he's like stuck in some kind of processing loop and he's just typing things. I'll survive the internet. Survive the internet. We could do survive the internet. I'll stop doing that. So let me just wait while that's all loading up. Bring it here to the appropriate thing. Needn't have quit everything. But another wonderful thing I'm going to share is I'm going to turn down the game audio for a bit. That's true. Managing 2 devices. Oh god, first I'm going to press the wrong button so I ruin it. Ah, yeah. Oh, it's all gone to custard. Right. This one here. Boop. I'm back. Custard is good. I do like custard. I like making my own custard. I've made my own custard for profiteroles. I didn't make my own choux pastry. I should make my own choux pastry one day though. Give it a go. But I did make my own custard for trifle a couple of times, and that's really good. That link I just shared, a couple of weeks ago, some of you might remember that I shared a video of somebody restoring a Zippo lighter that was found like in a rice paddy in Vietnam somewhere. Speak to Misha about choux pastry. You got the spelling right, Quack, and I will do that. I might even do a stream about it and have Misha hopefully on the comments or possibly even in my ear. And it's just, you can relax and have milk and ginger nut biscuits. Yes, milk and ginger nut biscuits. Good combinations. Good combination. It was one of those things that the algorithm just threw at me on YouTube one evening while I was lying in bed where I should be going to sleep, but instead I'm blue light screening. And I just watched it to watch the first few seconds of it to see what I thought, and it just enthralled me for the full time. And again, it's your mileage may vary kind of thing. You had to eat a couple? Were they not so good? Or was it one of those, oh darn, I had to eat biscuits? As can sometimes happen. But again, if you're looking for something to just zone out with your brain for about 10 minutes or so, oh darn, I had to eat them. Yeah. So sad. Fair enough. I'm glad they were good. I'm glad it wasn't actually enforced. Because the thing that I've noticed that I like, and it seems to be a trend on the internet as well, and I think other people do, is watching people who are very good at a thing do a thing. And whoever's working on this lighter is clearly very good at what they do. And so it's just watching them work is satisfying. It's really cool. Okay, so I'm going to do this thing first. And then I'm going to do another thing. But I think that we're going to have enough people, or not enough people as it were, in my usual cohort. Yes, that's what I want to do. I'm not even going to, am I going to fix that? Yeah, I'm going to fix that. No. That I'll throw it up here. My mechanics for that kind of vicarious patience watching. Cool. Memento Lethia, thank you very much. I will check that out. So we have room for 8 people in this. Down in the dumps. I love it. And now what I'm going to do is make my noggin smaller. That anyone who's in the chat now who wants to join in can join in. I've got the sensors option in this. My whole mind is now messed with. Jackalope. Who's Jackalope? We've got some new people in here. Lemon Juices, Robin Slayer. Awesome. Welcome, Jackalope. And that sea pug. And you. Welcome you. Me. Hey, Jackalope. I've got a list. I don't know why I rely on the list, Jackalope. I don't. Because it's never an accurate reflection of who's there. The one that, this is the one you make other people's comments make monstrous. That said, especially given the situation in the world at the moment, specifically in America, I'm going to be less forgiving with the ban hammer. I don't think that's likely to happen. I'm sure we're all wonderful people, but we're trying to keep our little corner wholesome and friendly and fun. Yeah. I mean, you can still be, like, a little dark with it, but yeah, just don't be a jerk. Wheaton's rule. We can all agree to Wheaton's rule. If you haven't joined in as a player, please do join in as an audience. Go to jackbox.tv, punch in that number, and you can join us. But as everyone's here, excuse me, I'm going to stifle a wee burp. Oh, then I'm going to accidentally press cancel, which I didn't want to do. I'm going to have another sip of this audio.
Actually, enough room on the internet for everybody, so feel free to join the audience and vote along. Put on your oxygen tank, because we're going to explore cyberspace.
Good point, Memento Lethe. Well said.
Hey there, my name is Todd, and I'm going to ask you one last time. Please stop making memes with my senior picture. If you need a crash course on how to play, check out this tutorial.
Hey guys, what's up? It's PartyBoy7, here to teach you how to play Survive the Internet. So in each round, you'll get a prompt on your device. Go ahead and answer it. Those responses will then be sent to another player. The objective is to twist these words in the most ridiculous way possible. So if my friend Paul said selfie sticks are, quote, super dumb, then I would take him out of context. Say we're on a news site. Their super dumb would be an outrageous comment to what headline? Oh, I got it. Everybody then votes on whose comment looks the most absurd. I get rewarded for writing the twist, and Paul gets some pity points for looking foolish. The person with the most points at the end of the game wins. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please. I feel so empty inside.
Let's start things off at a
Okay.
social networking site.
So we're on a social networking site. That's an important context that I kept forgetting last time.
Okay, you're getting a prompt on your device. Don't overthink your response. Just follow your gut.
Also extended the timers, which I'm remembering to do for the games as we go, because it's only been 8 weeks of doing regular, at least twice weekly streams of things.
Another player's comment
It's a relatively new one for us, Kamali21.
Twist
How
their
you
words
doing?
in the
Hey,
funniest
guys.
way possible.
Response. Don't make me miss out because I have to correct my typo. Ah. I know that's on me. There we go. Take a break from school stuff. That's awesome. I'm doing okay. It's been a beautiful week. Jackalope, truth to tell. But on the whole, I'm doing okay. I've had a few samples of my little 10mm samples. I don't want anyone to report me to the Twitch community people. I'm not getting completely wasted on screen thing.
Well, here goes nothing.
This one's really good. I dropped the link up there. Yeah, this actually hard to run away from funny on video. Wow. Kamali and Jackalope, this one is Kamali. This is it's Jackbox Party Games 3, but we've only just started playing it. Yum. Oh, that's giving me some cognitive dissonance right there with that U on the good username. Oof. I think it's just to make the, I don't think that's a personal
Who looks
attack.
the most ridiculous here? Place your vote now. Let's see who got the votes. Let's see what the audience thought.
He's funny? Funny.
Here's who twisted your words.
All of the audience. How many audience are there?
Some points for them.
Here's my audience.
And you, the victim, get some pity points. I hope you weren't going to run for political office.
Good work, Dan in the dumps. Yeah.
Let's see where everyone stands at the moment.
This game is so spot on. We're gonna get a clean sweep from Dan this night.
Great.
Well, Dan,
Now let's go to a video site.
Comments on a video site. Oh, one in audience. Thank you, Memento.
Your second prompt is being sent to your device. Please answer it.
Okay. Let's try that. Have a little bit more of my... What is it again? Tomin Tool PT Tang. That is pleasant.
Okay, here's what you're working with. Do your worst.
Okay. I might have just stolen a joke from the demo. Oh well. I don't mind. One audient, but I think because I think it's still roughly the same amount of people because we had 5 players last time and about 4 audient. Yeah, it's inspiration from. It's not exactly the same joke. Note to self, don't there's only one of them. They should portray bullets. There should be more of them. If you're in the audience...
Is anyone
go to
else's
the
heart
code.
racing right now?
Okay. I love it. So good. Oh, that's good too. That's so good. Oh, that is such a good. Oh, I love it. Ouch. Oh dear, this is toughy. Toughy. Just a silly joke.
As P. Diddy would say, vote or die.
So much fun, so much silly. I think I went with the genetically engineered kangaroos, not for the pity points. The intro to the thing, like one of the examples of what would be a ridiculous comment is like firefighter saves kids, but I blanked on that till I wrote it and pressed enter. I mean, I don't know who wrote that. Anyway.
Okay, here are the verdicts.
Yeah. Because that kind of bullshit, no, it's not good enough. It's exactly the kind of comment people would do on that kind of thing.
You look
We've
foolish.
invented a new thing that cures cancer. What, only cancer? Nice work, Quack.
How will that shuffle the leaderboard?
How will
Let's
that
find out.
shuffle the leaderboard? Oof. Okay.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's go to a crowdfunding site.
My prompt wasn't asking me for a movie quote.
Another prompt is headed your way. Now please
I
get
think
to
everyone
it.
gets a different quote. I know that C-Pug. It's terrible to have a really good submission and to have a couple of others that just resonate with the audience more. It's like, but I did really well. It's like, you did, but we can only vote once. No! I've got 42 seconds to do the thing. With the thing, I don't press backspace, I press... Oof.
Come on, baby. Let's do the twist.
Let's try that. Let's see if you'll remember the classics. It was good. And now, an punch myself in the face with some heat. A Lefroy 10-year-old. I don't know why I'm doing that. The only label is at 13 because they're numbered samples from a virtual whiskey tasting.
Let's see how this
For you,
pans out.
sorry for international rules. Okay. Thank you. That's so good. That would absolutely be the first comment.
Go ahead and vote.
I think
I'll
it's-
give you
yeah.
a sticker afterwards.
I like that when they don't argue on themselves. Oh yeah, that's the beat. Juicy. Got my vote. That super got my vote.
And here are the results.
The idea of like the best dehydrator in the world. It's still it's juicy. Books.
It's time for the scoreboard.
Okay. So Dan in the dumps, continuing to just.
Let's end things at
Photo
sharing
This is
thing.
awesome.
The points are worth double this round, so try not to screw this up.
I know, right? I'm only a little bit
Here
above
is your
you,
last
that's
prompt.
it, Doug. Oh, really? I don't- Free steak for life. Steak.
It's time to take the gloves off. Really go for it this time. May Besserman, really? Maybe Simon. Goodness me. Hello, Simon. What an idiot. Okay, let's see how you've grown as writers.
Yeah, I generally rush a bit. Oh, bless. With car, not in. Brackets. close to home. Wow, it's an Australian barbecue. Well, that's so now. Yes. Oh, look. I know I'm being pandered to, but I think...
Okay, time to vote.
Oh, which one? Oh, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. I keep running out of shots. Which isn't that great. Yeah, nah. I think I know what I gotta go with. Because that's glorious. I'm sorry. Hi. I'm back. I'm awake. I'm here. I'm focused. I'm ready to get down to some compliment battles tonight.
Let's see how everybody voted.
Oh. Oh, the audience vote gives this. Wow.
Oof.
Wow. I did not see
Drum
that
roll,
coming.
please.
Whoa. The stacking points were good to me, I see. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, you really did something there.
GG, everybody. That was fun. There was some classiness. We didn't go too crazy. I need to work harder to get crazy out of my vocabulary. That's awesome. And I've just found... Oh, how do I do this? I'm going to have to juggle a little bit. But I've got a link to a gallery that has all of the stuff that we just generated. And so what I want to do... Hey, look at that. I've just done what I wanted to do. Okay. Nope. Go away. No, do the thing I want you to do, not the thing that you're being told to do by all of my inputs, because that's how you work. Do what I want you to do. Read my mind, ridiculous. Actually, don't read my mind, ridiculous machine. Have a big head while I argue with technology. Install that. So I'm about to put a thing in the chat. In the meanwhilest, just don't beat it up. I will not beat up the technology. I want to keep the technology. Generally, I like the technology. I'm a fan of the technology. I've only ever wanted to actively frisbee a laptop a couple of times in my life. I'm going to drop another link for a bit of fun in the chat. That is, that's what I reckon's ChiliCon can't go out. Which I'm making next weekend, and I'm going to keep to the recipe. I'm not going to do what I normally do as a Ewan and faff about. I'm going to keep to the recipe and make it as Nat makes it. Do we all know who Nat is? I'm assuming most of the Australians do know who Nat is. The quarantine cooking sensation. So, oh, Kamali, you've got to dig into his back catalogue. He's an Aussie guy. He's a comedian who does YouTube videos. Obviously, he's a YouTuber. But his dad was a chef in a pretty major restaurant in Sydney, or possibly a chef at the Ritz. So he taught him to cook properly. And that's what I reckon. And so he's got a war on packet sauces and tins of soup and various other things. And he's basically going like, you can cook. Everyone can cook. These are the things to cook. It's not that difficult. All you got to do is do it. You got to back yourself. He's also got a couple of really good videos because he's had depression issues, and so he's had really good a couple of really good videos on that, which have been awesome to see. There's one where because he had a he used to do review videos for a while called Is It Shit? And one of his review videos was on his own depression, and it was just excellent. It was candid and funny, and I'm ruining my description of it because I'm in the middle of something else, because I'm trying to multitask. Yeah, it's kind of like listening to Maria Bamford or Hannah Gadsby talk about their depression and their issues with their mental health, or their challenges rather with their mental health, because it's completely honest but very funny, but coming from the position of someone who's there and lived it, so it's really good. And one of the reasons why he does the cooking is that username does not exist. No, it doesn't exist, does it? Because I've spelled it wrong. Was because he had some health issues, and so he had to start getting back into the cooking in order to like lose some weight and be generally healthier. What about now? It really does. Oh no, it doesn't. God, my eyes are dreadful. Now, I promised you I'd show you a packet too. I'm going to get a thing that's going to let me do the thing. All of this to share one link that that most people probably won't click on anyway, but that's the kind of dedication I have as a mediocre Twitch human. Submit the code. Submit the code! Okay, thank you. Can I see my channel now, please? I want to see my channel. Hey, there's my chat room. And I want to do... Oh my god, fine. Oh my goodness. It worked. Behold the thing. Okay. Was it worth it? You be the judge. Probably not. Anyway, back to Jackbox. TV. I want to disconnect that. I'm going to do some things. What I want to show you, and again, apologies for non-Australians because I suspect this will be very hard to get not in Australia, is that the Darrell Lea chocolate shops went away. They used to be a thing. I don't know how young the other people in the audience are, but the Darrell Lea chocolate itself hasn't gone away and is now mostly sold through Woolworths and pharmacies for some reason. Pharmacies have... Anyway, they do these blocks here, and it's milk chocolate and dark chocolate, and it's got bits of very soft licorice in it, but also aniseed chips, like aniseed flavored, almost toffee chips in with the chocolate, and it's bonkers tasty. It's really, really good. I recommend it. I'm not a licorice person, but you're, oh, for God's sake. You're on the other side of the licorice fence, but you're in one of the countries which has like all the really interesting licorices. And you like none of them. Well, look, that's fair. I'm not going to do the opposite of yucking your yum. I'm not going to try and bully you into enjoying the things that I enjoy. You like the things that you like. And good job too. Okay. So, we're coming up on the third game. I don't want to mess with my fancy schmancy. Exactly. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play Mad vs. City. So Mad vs. City is the robot rapping game. Oh, you can't hear that. Let me give you some game volume.
Another robot? Yeah, I guess I can get you in.
Okay. red one that isn't licorice in my books needs aniseed. Yeah, like red licorice. Judy. Oh, Dan. Dan. Your name. Oh, I love it. I love it so heartily. And now it's time to go big, so that everyone else can see the code and see the joy that is Dan's wonderful pun name. It's a delight, and I won't be waiting to see it. Shanae Kidna. U version 2.0. Oh my goodness, you're messing with my mind, man! Have we determined who U is? I don't know. I feel like I want to know. Anyway. So there's still room for 3 more people? If there are indeed still 3 more people watching. Hey, that's right, you said that before, Salsi-san. Salsi-san, is that good enough? Pronunciation of the screen around there? We got Aggressive Sock, we got Fidav23. Hello, Fidav23. Yep, cool. Welcome to the thing. I don't think I've seen you on the stream before, so welcome. We are about to kick off on Madversity, and I feel that this is a good time to mention that we generally go for, if people are doing battle raps, that's fine, but actually what most people end up doing is a compliment battle, or at least being confident about themselves without necessarily attacking the other person. I've got the censorship active, and I'm going to be probably more quick with the cancel button than I would be ordinarily, given the situation at the moment. Anything that's particularly racist or inflammatory in that area is right out the door. I can't imagine, again, I'm hoping that the additional people that I'm attracting to my channel are also the people similar to the people who are already in part of the channel, and we're all friendly and happy and joyous. We have seen with the works of Chili Bin and Ramsey that one can bring the fire without being feral, and yeah. Happy, joy. Yes, and again, it doesn't necessarily have to be. If you want to sort of make some jokes and that sort of stuff, that's fine, but just please don't just do a string of invective, because then I'm just going to delete it, and if nothing else, it throws the game out of whack, because whoever you're with automatically gets all the monies. Yeah. And next week, which is next Sunday, and I'm going to start posting about it on my Facebook probably tomorrow even, is going to be the first, sorry, my second Madversity monthly tournament. So compliment each other in the rhyme. I'm a bit confused. You can if you want to, but the main thing is just don't be like super violent and aggressive, sexual imagery, racist imagery, that kind of thing. There's places where people do that, and that's fine, but we're not. It's generally not going to get the votes on this channel more than anything. Like if you're playing the game to play the game and win the game, then that's probably worth taking into account. Next Sunday, it is going to be pure in the like part of the rules, part of the competition, compliment battles, and that's going to be fun. And I'm hoping I can get that full at least 16 people on board, so I can have 2 full rooms. That would be rad. Anyway, without further ado, wholesomeness does tend to win the day a lot of the time there, Kamali. Yes, as a running gag of being startlingly wholesome when hollering. And people have done both. People have also done wholesome fire, which is good to see as well. There's been some really good raps. For instance, Judy Dench, rapping under another name, normally with Madversity, the rhyme is like AABB, so the first 2 rhyme and the second 2 rhyme. Managed to do ABAB. Hey, you can compliment yourself, we would welcome that. Celsius, you can compliment the other person, that's up to you. You can also, as I said, you can diss the other person as well, just please, not violent, sexual, jeez. And now, I'm going to press everybody's in, because I keep
Doors open in 3, 2, 1. Check it out. You know it's Shadow Master MC. We got a lot of, let's say, interesting cats up in here tonight. All right, the mic's in your hand, Rach. Yo, what's up with all these robots?
Okay then, thanks. It's on me. Here's how you do it. We'll ask you for a word or a phrase. We'll use it to complete line 1 of your rap. You then write a line that rhymes with it. We do that about 2 times and you have your 4-line verse. We hear him back and we vote on that winner, which honestly you all are. Hey, Shadow's back.
No. They can stay. It's fine. I don't care if robots destroy the city, do you? Get your words together. Time to get it started.
Okay, time to get some writing on. Remember, if you
Time to
haven't
get
made
the
it
lyrics
as a
down.
competitor,
I
you
need
can
to
join the
write
audience.
a word or a phrase, then an entire line that rhymes with the one that we give back to you. You need help? Just use the suggestion button.
Oh
on your
yeah, someone
device.
beatboxed. It was amazing. Oh my god. I don't think mine makes logical sense, but I'm okay with that. Phew. And then, once you've done the thing, if you press the button on your
Okay, you're about
device,
halfway through your writing time.
it makes the one of those circles move along, and then you can blow a thing up. Okay, so I've got about 45 seconds. I don't know, I haven't actually had a look at my video to see what roughly the lag is at the moment. I know that the lag is generally different for everyone, which is a thing that happens. I'm going to turn you down before I switch.
Remember
my
to
page
use
so I
that
don't
right
end
for me
up
button if
confusing
you're coming
myself
up blank.
and many other people. It's me, Mario! Okay, but show me my thing. Show me me.
Put a little pepper on it.
Show me me. Oh, that's me. Duh. I'm sure it doesn't, Sawbones. Woof. So my personal lag on my
Here's the
device
draw.
is about
Check
16
out who's
seconds,
facing
so I
off
really
against
hope
who.
that's not the
First
same
battle
lag
of the
that you
night,
guys
y'all.
have got. I've
Let's
done
get
what
it
I
started.
can.
Remember to hit those voting buttons during
Okay.
the rhyme. We
And
need
don't forget
know
to
if
hit
it's
fire
hot
and boom
or not.
to give extra points. Okay, we have...
I'm flying high like some kind of a chicken slicked in cold R. If I can only get a grip, I'll open up this whole jar. Watch me flow, I'm like a Mariana Tranche. You'll keep dropping Dan into Judy Dench.
Get it?
Okay,
Like it,
word, cool, that's dope.
Nice.
Now let's keep it moving. All right, it's your turn.
I'm a great rapper, but you should hear me dance. Let's see you rhyme. Surely it's not all pants. Call this the start of my victory trip. I'm sorry, but my lyrics are just more hip.
Nice.
All right. I see what you're working with.
That is a...
All right, now you got to use your devices to find out who gonna make it and who gonna get slayed.
That is a strong first couple of bars there. Fidave 23? Fidave 23?
Let's get those votes in.
I think it's rhyming trench with Datch. Some para rhyme going on in there. Fidave? A very upper class ditch. It's a tranche, it's not a trench.
Good job. Congratulations. Hey man, please don't step on me. Now it's time for the next matchup. Where my two battlers at?
GG. Okay, it's Iron Rhinoceros.
My future's as bright as a burning driver. My golf balls are flying like a plummeting skydiver. Right now I'm a seed, but I'll soon be a safflower. Great oil for cooling towers for your power.
Good stuff there.
That was okay.
Do you even know when you're writing that word anymore? Is that just conditioned there,
Your
Quacks?
turn.
Alright.
Come on down.
They call me the ruler of London. More fly than Dunedin. My words are like paint, I'm an artist like 50 Cent. This rap has left me spent.
Nice!
Yes, absolutely. You are hot fire. You know what you're doing.
Both nice.
Time to vote, y'all. Who brought it and who didn't?
Gosh! Oh my goodness me. Okay. Vote user again. Well, that's delightful, Quack.
And our winner is you. Congratulations.
Okay.
All right, next two robots. Let's go.
I'm pun DMV. I didn't even do
My
that on
rats are
purpose.
so furious they caused a sun shower. Watch on as the rain waters the flower. Gather round, I'm about to get shiny. The rainbow is coming, your love.
Now that's just
Oh,
ridiculous.
thank you. That's nice to hear, Fido.
Yo,
Fido.
time's a wasted. Let's keep
Yeah,
it
because
moving. Grab the mic,
just
yo.
cutting
It's on
sick.
you.
Like, there's got to be some cleverness to it, otherwise it's not funny.
I can do it all, like Sia. But I don't hide my face. You see me right here. I'm on my way up. I could climb St. Helens. Rhymes so fresh, I could grow some melons.
Right, I see your swag.
It is,
Okay,
they are
y'all,
making
now
it
the
hard
battle
to
is over.
choose.
You gotta use your devices to vote.
That was quick. Decisive audience is decisive. Good to see.
We have got
Nicer can be fun too, and
Congratulations.
within our sort of
Where
parameters
my
of
next
not
two
going too
robots
crazy on the diss, we've had some very clever, very good, very sharp disses.
When I'm on
Sorry.
mic, you best look around. Because all of my fans are cheering on the ground. I live so large, I break anxieties. So next time you're feeling down, call and cry to me.
Aww.
That was okay.
Nice.
Now let's keep it moving. Now it's you.
My rhymes will blast you all the way to Wonderland. I cannot walk on water, but I glide on sand. It's a showdown, and my words are my knives. Vote for me and it'll save your lives.
All
That was
right,
good.
thank you,
Glide
thank
on
you. Now
sand.
we
That
gotta
is such a
move
good
on.
mental image.
Right now is the time to vote. So start clicking
Love
that
it.
button.
That's just... I wish more people were in the audience so more people could see this awesomeness. Right?
Let's get those votes in
Tough
expeditiously.
choices. Oh, exactly split. Oh, so Shanna Kidner gets it.
Round one is
From the
over.
cheer bonus.
Next round coming. Good job,
Whoa.
everybody.
So good.
Now let's check out the scoreboard.
Okay. Newcomer on top coming out the gate. That's awesome.
Time to get right.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's not what I thought. Hey, Pure Bones Madal, how you doing?
You got about a minute left. Think and type.
We've destroyed all the buildings. Good for us. And I called a train. I like calling trains. Hey, Pure Bones Medea
Now,
again.
if you can't think of anything
Medea?
at all,
Medea?
you can use that right for me button. Here's the undercard and main event for round 2. Somebody better come get this money. All right, first battle. Let's get it in.
What's going on? Hey, Notorious Plum. Whee! Welcome.
Your rhymes are must go get a level from toil, bro. They're great for robot bodies. Plus we can't catch. Your rhymes are soft, like jar of pureed baby flowing over the audience. They're stunned. Hear the hush.
Nice.
Okay.
Rhymes
all
all the way
right,
through.
that's cool. Time for you to
A
answer.
reminder that robots
You gotta
can't
come
get thrush.
strong.
Always handy to know. Think
Your
you've
life
shot
so
back Soul
far
Bones a
is
bit?
just like Clueless. Funny and wholesome, you make the crowd boo less. You're battling me? Well, bring it, the rock. 'Cause your beats are so taut, they'd give him a shock.
Well, it's a typo there.
That was kind of cool. I know you could do better than that.
I didn't do well. I'm
All
not
right,
going to do
now
well.
it's time for you to use your devices and vote.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome. This is my last game for the evening. Thank you for rating, though. 22 viewers. Wow.
Did you forget to vote?
Thank you for bringing them in, Real Benson Gibbons. I feel like that's 2 more than I deserved, to be honest.
Okay, good job. Good job. We got
yeah.
your winner. Hey, man, come on. Watch where you step.
Well done.
Check it out. I need my next battlers up and ready to go.
Okay, so do join in the audience if you're watching. Because then we get more votes, people get more money. It's got the whole thing. Anyway.
A rhyme for a rhyme, all you're giving is empty boxes. Even in my sleep I snore better mixes. When I'm done you won't remember your last name. And that will be just a shame.
Nice.
All right, thanks. Now we gotta move on.
You're on deck. Let's go. Come on.
It's not everyone's cup of tea.
It hurts me to say it,
Thanks
but
for
you're
bringing
so
people in.
bitter. I don't know who dissed you, but I know you're no quitter. Your hands are shaking, visions getting sneaky. Hold on to those good thoughts. Don't let your eyes get leaky.
Oh, that's supportive.
All right. We heard that. Let's keep it moving. Ding, ding. The bell has rang. Vote to see who was the dopest MC.
We have an audient. A singular audient.
Hit the voting button. Pick somebody. Okay, here's your winner. Congrats. I need my next 2 couple of MCs to step up.
Okay.
If it's gonna happen, you better be sweet. Come sit down, let me rub your feet. Look in the mirror, see a poor man's Mother Teresa. Don't worry, others do C and LT. 3.
It doesn't like the
that was
symbols
whack,
and
right?
things.
You know
It
that was
confuse
whack.
its poor pronunciation of
Did you hear what they just said? Come on now, don't let them get away with that.
On your mark. Get set. Let's cuddle. Get your butt in. We're forming a huddle. Word on the street is that you're full of biscuit. I'm the best around here. Do you want to risk it?
Nice.
All right, thanks. Appreciate you. All right, y'all, it's voting time. Let's make it happen.
That's good. I like that 1-2 punch. I'm delightful. Also, I'm rad.
Time to vote.
You choose carefully, Maxwell. It's because you have to choose one. You can't choose two. It's got to be one of them. Cuddle Huddle. It might be my favorite rhyme. Yeah, it doesn't like to read them out. Come on,
Now we
goes.
got our winner.
Cuddle Huddle
Nice
is so
job,
good.
kiddo.
I've never chosen carefully before. Why
Next
start
match,
now? Wait, what?
next battle.
Got somewhere to be? You look kinda sad. Want a hug? Please don't feel bad. Pass a new by before you can hiccup. Gonna give you a nice pickup.
Good work, Love and Loot.
Thank y'all.
Still
Let's
going
keep
with the
moving.
clean wrapping. Prove
Now
your
what you
bones
gonna say
better.
after that?
That's the general vibe of the channel.
I'm HBO, but you're Foxtel. Personally, I prefer SBS on demand. You ever hear the one about the weak-ass damsel? It was a French film, and by the end she made a stand.
That's so good.
All right, peace and love. Let's move on.
Oh, that's
Check.
so good.
Tell me who was the whack cat, and then tell me who was the hotline.
I think it's generally what we go for. Real Bentley Gibbons is more.
Voting
We go
time,
for the compliment
right now.
battle rather than the battle raps. We have had some people generally be like, why aren't you attacking each other and dissing each other? And we're like, there are channels that people do that in Madverse City and go super hard, but that's not really what I do and what the game does.
Here's your winner. Courtesy clap. Now let's keep it moving. Okay, y'all. Round 2 is over.
Four
Let's
in the
keep it
audience.
moving.
Thank
We
you,
got
people,
one
for
more
joining the
round
audience. And for joining in the
Now
voting.
let's
It's
check
super
out
cool.
the numbers. Let's see who's winning this right now.
Okay, who is going to be doing it? It's not me. And no, it's not me. Zarika on board.
Same drill as
Here we
before.
go.
You got to dig deep into your brain and pull them lyrics out.
I know, you're confused. It's the downside of bumping up the audience partway through the game, unfortunately for you, Dave, is it means that the earlier ones didn't have that those extra people in there voting for them. Inside didn't have the extra people with the votes. Sorry. I started writing and that sentence didn't actually finish. Did it, Bones Man? Thanks for the assist. I've already done it. Wow. Tonight was not my greatest Fan vs. City moment. Truth to tell. But that's okay, because it was fun. It was several other people's awesome moments of awesomeness, and so I'm happy with that. Oh, dear me. And I've gone over the 10 o'clock, but it's okay. Tomorrow's not a school
You got
day.
about a minute left. Go, 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 go.
I think it has been a good Fan vs. City night, and thank you, Pure Bones Murder. That's awesome to hear. Again, next Sunday, starting at 8:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. That's UTC plus 10. We're going to be doing, hopefully, a Glad vs. City, a nothing but compliment battles rap competition. What I'm hoping for is to get 16 people in the audience.
That right for me button.
Another word for loser. That's okay. And again, Fido, the funness can often come from it. It wants the third one to be an active diss. I know there's like ways you can do your own prompts and things, and so working around it, wanting to make it an active diss, can also be a lot of fun.
Oh my
At least
stars!
it is
This
for us.
entire car
Everyone
is
else's
full of hot fire.
mileage may
You
vary.
ready to go? Let me hear you get at him.
Okay. Pun DMV. Go you Vision? Version 2.0.
In the Star Wars universe should be Loki. There is no such character, and that is key. That's all you got? That was pretty wide-eyed. As in cute, but that is just how bad you replied.
Nice.
I'm
gonna
that was
sign off, so we'll finish this game, and then I'll do my usual talk down. I have a thing where I would like to stop at an even.
Did you not understand me?
Sorry.
You look stinky.
It's just me.
But it might not be you. My nose is hinky. I'd call you trash, but garbage ain't that floppy. But I bet that looseness helps when the music gets sloppy.
So yeah, probably by about 20 past 10.
Wasn't the best I
done.
heard, but it wasn't the
Again,
worst either.
Australian Eastern Standard
The
Time,
battle is
'cause I don't know
over.
where people
It's
are.
time for
It's
you
the
to pick
internet.
up your devices and vote. You got to get them votes in.
7 in the audience. Radness. Hey, Jackquisha, the big PP maker. Thank you very much for hosting me. I feel bad because I'm probably going to be finishing in about 5-10 minutes, but thank you very much for hosting me, Jackquisha, the big PP maker. Maybe you sleep after this.
All right, y'all, here's your winner.
I'm not the boss of you. Do you have
Now
to do
it's time
anything
for the
tomorrow?
next couple of MCs to get down.
I'm afraid, Jackquisha, the big PP maker, this is going to be the last game I play. But thank you very much for finding and for hosting.
Go ahead and dig a grave you're done embracing. Eternal life quests. Let's live for now. Stop. I'm talking now, so listen up, Aaron. You are the manager? Fuck it. Call me Karen.
Okay.
Oh, that's so
good. Cool. You know you gotta answer that. Put some weights on them muscles and get them words out.
Right.
Don't talk back unless you want to get cried. If that's gonna happen, it'll make you a pie. I can't stop winning, you're a total flop. Don't want to see you hurt, so please just stop.
Excellent.
Alright, I see you, swag. Yo,
I
check it
really
out.
like your
Last
approach
time
today.
you use your
I
devices
really
to
do.
vote on who brought it stronger.
I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Let's get those votes in expeditiously.
Right? Yeah, the Karen gag was inspired.
Congratulations, shorty. That was pretty decent. Good job. I need my next 2 MCs to step up here. You ready to go?
Here we go.
Your rhymes are like ads for pencils. Creative and innovative. Dropping the mic because your hands are too old.
That's right, do your thing!
We'll give you a stand cause we're inclusive here.
Alright, thank you. Now we gotta move on.
Nice.
It's time for you to come back. Show them your strength.
You're not the boss of me, not even my celebrant. I missed you at my wedding, I missed you there. What's that? You got a frog in your bed? I hope it's cured soon so you don't lose your hair.
Nice. AB
Gigantic
again.
Robot, we are not scared at all.
Okay, now it's over. Who's the dopest rapper? Who's the wackest cat?
Still making it tricky. I think it was just something to rhyme. I don't know.
Did you forget to vote? All right, you see it. The numbers don't lie.
Last one?
Congratulations.
Lost track.
Here's the best of the best, y'all. Time to see who's really number
Okay.
one.
So these are currently the two on top.
Why don't you go back to being a surgeon? It sure beats harvesting roe from a sturgeon. You feel so bad they had to call an ophthalmologist. You're so unhip. I'll call the gerontologist.
Nice.
That was okay. Now let's keep it moving.
That was better than okay.
Now it's your turn. Let's get it in.
As I open my mouth, your heart will hear. Dripping down my cheek, a single tear. Your brain's so small it's the size of a tiny bug. But all I want to do is give you a great big hug.
Nice.
This is my brain on your rhymes. Stop it. The battle is now officially over. Use your devices and figure out who it is that was the dopest MC.
A gerontologist is an old people doctor, isn't it there, Quake Sawbones? It's me with my...
Time
Yes, it is.
to
There we go.
vote.
I think Zarika has a fan in Jakisha, the big PP maker. I think
We got our winner. Congratulations.
Now that was dopeness. Let's check out the scores and see who
Okay.
won. All right, here's our winner.
Zarika with the
Hope you're gonna use some of your winners to pay for all that damage you did. We want to say thanks to all the battlers.
All the hugs. So good, everybody. Oh, yes. On the very bottom. That's awesome. GG to the gang. And leave those scores up there for a little bit while longer. Thank you. That was a delight. And that was exactly what I needed to finish off the evening. Lots of people hugging. Lots of people sharing some love. Welcome to the new people. Welcome especially to the people who jumped on and hosted. And I'm sorry that... Oh, go away, stupid thing. Sorry, it was my thing. See you guys later. Next Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. That's UTC plus 10 hours. I think it's stupid o'clock. Like, I think on like West Coast on the States, it's like 2 in the morning. It's like 9 in Europe, 9 or 10. We're going to do more of that. Now, normally what I do is play 3 different Jackbox games. Next Sunday is a Mad vs. City competition, just compliment battles, 8 a.m. Good to know. Thank you. Where are you, if I might ask? Jakisha, the big PP maker, if I might ask, if that's not rude. You don't have to tell me. It's up to you. And so that will be compliment battles only. So that's going to be Georgia. Cool. Cool. Georgia, see, I could just do the UTCC. Anyway, the point being, state, not the country. Thank you. I was like trying to work out a way to ask that. You must be so sick of answering that question online. So sick. and I'm finding it disproportionately funny. Please don't take offense. Yeah, compliment battles only. I'm going to be promoting it as Gladversity, which is the term I heard used for people who were doing compliment battles. I'm hoping it's not someone's IP. I'm hoping it's not a trademark term. They can jump on me, or I might Google it to make sure it's not before I start doing that kind of thing. Otherwise, I hope you're all keeping safe and happy, especially if you're in the US. I hope you're keeping safe and happy, or at least safe. Happy might be a stretch right now. I dropped some links in the chat before with some little silly videos that I've thought were fun and brought me a bit of joy, and I'm going to do it again. So that's mini cooking. That's a little spaghetti bolognese there, like teeny tiny spaghetti bolognese. This one here is the zipper restoration, which I really liked. I found very satisfying to watch someone who knows what they're doing do a really good job. I don't want to share that from like partway through. That is not what I'm after. That's what I reckon. I believe that Nat actually has had some coverage in the UK and US press, which is really cool. Oh, and Memento Lethe is showing us the channel that they recommended before, which is a cool, like, mechanics. Oh, yes, it's another restoration-y thing. That's so good. I will check some of those out. Thank you so much for that. Be safe, be well, be kind to yourself. If you're not doing okay and you're in a position where you can do so, do talk to somebody. A few creepy videos that are funny. Is this like the SCP stuff or not quite that creepy? And in Australia, Beyond Blue, Lifeline. In the UK, I think it's Samaritans. I don't know in the States. I should research that because this is an international channel, and then I can. But I'm sure there are various places that you can contact. SpongeBob. Yeah, SpongeBob being odd is always fun. With that very kind of like, because the kids have been watching it. It missed me when I was younger. Has someone been sort of editing it, or playing with it? Jakisha, the big PP maker. What am I doing? Animation is very funny. Cool. But yeah, there's a real, like, there's obvious, like, Ren and Stimpy kind of inspiration as a lot of the people who are doing that. Look, share the link. We can have a look. I don't mind having a quick shifty at things that are fun and silly. If it's not my cup of tea, it becomes not my cup of tea. That's only 10 seconds long. Cool. Weird. Oh, it's one of those kinds of things. Cool. I think I might end up checking more of them. Alrighty. The Star Wars thing again? Now I'm confused. Oh, that's what they're doing. They're trying to get me to keep talking longer so it turns to 10:21, and then I feel compelled to stay longer because that's the gag for those people who are new to the channel. It is 10:21. I'm still going to go just to spite you all. You nearly had me, Predator. I was going to like start running through like, what was I talking about, Star Wars? Be well. I love you all in varying ways, and I hope you're doing well. It's a thing where they try to get me to talk longer because for a while I couldn't sign off unless it was like either 20 past or 10 past, or if it was like 15 past or 25 past. But I'm slowly getting over that, especially as I get more and more tired, depending on how the day has gone. Thank you for joining me. Thank you especially to the new people. Is that you? So are these videos your videos? So this isn't just sharing. This isn't just sharing a link. This is your content. I completely misunderstood. In which case, that's cool, and I will now subscribe to your YouTube channel because it's weird. Oh no way, they aren't your videos. Ah, okay, cool. No, I'm just confused. Sorry. Hence my tiredness. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. Do what you can to help look after the world in general. They are cool. They are cool. I think I can see a rabbit hole coming in my future. I will. Oh gosh, I did nearly forget a thing. On Tuesday. Yes, it's almost 10:25. Memento, go away. No, don't go away. You're wonderful, and you know I love you. On Tuesday, I will be playing Overcooked 2 with Memento and Quack Sawbones. Sawbones. Wow. And a friend of ours. Again, 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. That's 8 a.m. roughly. No, it's not. I've got to take 2 hours off that. That's 6 in the morning. Oof. 6 in the morning-ish. Georgia time. Quack Soy Boy. Quack Soy Boy. We're on our fourth session of it. We're playing through the campaign and we just have a lot of fun. So if you're looking for something to just play in the background and occasionally put some chats in, little bit of shit talk in the chats can always be a bit funny. Our general pattern, I think, Memento and Quack Sawbones will support me in this, is to either completely arse through and get 3 stars the first go, and then spend a lot of time going, how do we do that? I don't know how we do that. Let's just move on. Or completely tank at least our first 1 or 2 tries. So much eating of food. The food gets yeeted. I have yote many a piece of ingredient. Overcooked is if you don't know, is a party game with couch co-op and online co-op where you're cooking in a kitchen and everyone has to do different jobs. But it's a kitchen that might have teleporters or bits that move around, and it's a lot of fun, and I enjoyed a great deal. And it was I don't know if it's on mobile. I don't think so. We play it on the computer. It's definitely on the Switch because the wonderful Memento and Quack Sawbones and my brain went away introduced it to me on the Switch when I was staying with them a PAX ago. And it was a really good... It sounds like a really weird thing to say really good, relaxed... Oh, there's the trailer. And in fact, if you go on my YouTube channel... Again, I'm so good at this whole promotion thing. You can actually find one of our previous sessions. Share. I think I've had no views. Oh well, that's all right. Boop. And now I'm really going because it's 10:25, but it meant that I remembered to talk about Overcooked 2. Y'all are great. Be well. Be excellent to each other. Here's my thumb for the freeze. Bye-bye.